What's going on, everybody? Looks like we are live. Welcome to another weekly training by Credit Repair Junkies. This week's training is a little bit exciting. It's a simple yet powerful training. That's in my humble opinion. Simple because there's not much to it, but powerful because it's packed with valuable insights that you may not have had in your business, or maybe you have and you just needed a reminder. Today, we're going to cover how to avoid the deadliest mistakes in your credit repair business. We're going to learn the top 5 deadliest mistakes that most CROs make in their business. Now, if you're new and you don't really know what the term CRO means, it means credit repair organization. So, in other words, credit repair business, right? So let's jump right in here. Here's what we're going to cover today. Like I said, the top 5 deadliest mistakes that most CROs are making in their business, why most CROs make these mistakes, and the most important part, how to avoid them. Okay, now this is a list of mistakes that I came up with based on my journey of owning a successful credit repair business. Mistakes that I wish I could have avoided in the early stages of my business, and even in the later stages of my business after we had already scaled to $1 million a year. So this is just based on my personal experience, mistakes that I made that I know, if I can help someone avoid them, it'll help you get ahead a lot faster. All right, so let's jump right in here. Who am I? Well, my name is Bruce Politano. I'm the CEO of Credit Repair Junkies. Credit Repair Junkies is a resource center where CROs can get the most trusted tools, trainings, and resources to start and scale their credit repair business. We wanted to become that hub, that one-stop place where if you need something for your credit repair business to help you get ahead, hopefully Credit Repair Junkies can help provide that to you. I'm the author of Understanding Credit Repair and the World Around It. This is a book that I wrote a few years ago, just with some of my knowledge and my insights of what credit repair is. How does it work? Right? What are the moving pieces and the players in this credit repair game? So if you'd like more information about understanding credit repair, might be a great book for you to get. You can find it on Amazon. And I'm also a member of Credit Repair Cloud's Millionaires Club for earning over $1 million a year in my credit repair business. So, guys, I am in the trenches. I also own and still operate my own successful credit repair business. I'm not that person who is just making, products and services for CROs. I also have my own consumer credit repair clients. I'm running the business on a daily basis as well. So I'm still speaking from experience even today. So let's get in there, right? Let's jump right into the meat and balls of this thing. Mistake number 1, working in your business instead of on your business, right? So the number 1 mistake, now I made this number 1 for a reason, okay? The number 1 mistake that I see CROs making is that they work in their business instead of on their business. Now, I call this the silent killer of every business. If you ever stop and wonder, why is my business not growing? Why am I not scaling as fast as I would like to? Why am I still stuck with only 10 or 20 clients? Why haven't I reached that 100 client mark yet? Why am I not getting a lot of referrals, right? Why am I not getting a lot of leads? I promise you, this is probably one of the major reasons why, because you're working in your business instead of on your business. Okay. As a business owner, you have to wear many hats, especially in the early stages of your business, right? If you're just starting your business, you're probably making and answering all phone calls in your business. You are probably creating and printing all of the dispute letters for your customers. You're probably folding all the paper, stuffing all the envelopes, licking all the stamps, especially if you're just getting started. But if you are doing all of this, who is working on growing your business? Think about that for a second. Right? I'm gonna pause here for a second and I'm gonna let that sink in. Okay. If you're doing all of the tasks in your business, you're not really doing a good job of being a business owner. You're being an employee of your business. You're not really owning your business, right? The only difference between working for the man and for your business is that your business now became the man, right? You're no longer working a 9 to 5 for someone else. You're working a 9 to 9 for yourself, right? And the problem with this is there's only so much time in a day. right? And these tasks, right, making and answering phone calls, creating, printing dispute letters, folding paper, stuff, these are all important tasks for you to at least know how to do and maybe perform these tasks in your business for a limited amount of time. Because if you're going to hire someone else, or if you're going to outsource this to someone else, or if you're pretty much going to have someone else do these tasks instead of yourself, you have to have done these tasks yourself first so that you can properly manage whoever is doing them moving forward. So you can have realistic expectations created for whoever is going to do these tasks moving forward. Because if you haven't done them yourself, how can you create that expectation for who you're going to hire or offload these tasks to? Right? So it's very, very important that you start delegating tasks out to other people, whether it's VAs, outsourcing companies, your wife, your children. You got to start taking things off of your plate, putting them on someone else's plate so that your time is freed up to be CEO of your business. Okay, not customer service rep of your business, not sales rep of your business, not processor of your business, not stamp licker of your business, right? As a business owner, you have to be the CEO of your business. You have to have that 30,000 foot view of your business, and you have to manage everyone else below you to properly execute these tasks. Okay. If you're spending all of your time doing this, no one is out there growing your business. No one is trying to figure out how to organically grow your business. No one is out there figuring out how to run your business, marketing with paid marketing or even organic marketing. Who's out there networking? Who's out there letting people know that you are the credit repair man or woman? Right? Who's out there growing your affiliates? Who's out there making partnerships with mortgage brokers and real estate agents and car dealerships? Who's doing all of that if you are stuck answering phone calls, folding paper, licking stamps? I think you guys get the point here, right? It is the silent killer of your business. When you're working in your business, you have killed your business before you even got it to go anywhere, because no one is working on growing your business. And don't fool yourself saying you can do both, because I did that. Right? It's like, oh, I can do both, right? I can, during the day, I can go out there and try to build these relationships and try to market my business and try to get more clients and more leads. And at nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and process and fold paper and lick stamps and create dispute letters. I can do both. Okay, imagine if at nighttime, instead of doing all those tasks in your business, you were high level thinking for your business, creating new strategies, writing down new plans and goals for you on how you're going to take your business to the next level. Look, there's always going to be something in your business that can steal your time away from you being able to invest your time into activities that are actually going to help you grow and scale your business instead of performing tasks in your business. So that's why this is mistake number one: working in your business instead of on your business. It is a silent killer. It will kill your business before it even really has any real life to it. So that's mistake number one. Let's go on to mistake number two. Mistake number two goes hand in hand with mistake number one: not automating everything you possibly could. Automation is going to be one of your best friends in business. Okay. And here's my philosophy to automating. Okay. You should automate before you delegate. Okay. I'm going to say that again. You should automate before you delegate. Let me explain what I mean by this. Okay. You may say, well, Bruce, my business is brand new. We don't really have a lot of income to be able to hire someone to do all these other tasks, right? I cannot afford a $4 VA to create my letters for me yet, right? I cannot afford to hire my niece to fold paper, right? I cannot afford any of this. Okay, well, that's why you should always automate before you delegate. You will be surprised how many tasks in your business can be performed by a system, by a software, by a computer instead of a human, instead of a physical person. Okay. You'll be surprised how many of these tasks can be automated before literally delegated to a human being, right? You should always delegate tasks to automation before you delegate them to a person. Okay. Let me give you some practical examples. What tasks can you automate in your business instead of hiring someone to do them? Well, appointment setting. Did you know that you don't need to have a VA calling your leads and try to book an appointment for them? Did you know that you can have automatic emails, text messages, and even automatic voice drops to your leads inbox, prompting them to book an appointment with you. It doesn't have to be a person that books your appointments. Your software, your systems, your automation can get your calendar booked. I'm telling you this from personal experience. I live this every single day in all of my businesses, whether it's my consumer credit repair business, my outsourcing business, my automation business, my student loan relief business. All of my businesses, the appointment setting is automated. Not one person in my business has a task to book appointments. No one. All of our leads book appointments via the automations that we have created in our business. Here's another one: onboarding. Did you know that your onboarding can be automated? Now, this can be, my experience, a pretty annoying task to have a person do. Okay. What I mean by onboarding: hey, Mr. Client, have you signed your agreement yet? Hey, Mr. Client, we still need a picture of your driver's license and a proof of address. Hey, Mr. Client, we still don't have your credit monitor information. We need that in order to get started on your credit repair program. These are all tasks that is part of onboarding, right? You cannot work on starting to fix your client's credit if they have not provided you their proof of ID, their proof of address, their credit monitoring information, signed their contract, made their first payment. You cannot start working on that client until all of that is done. That's what I mean by onboarding. And guess what? All of that can be automated. You don't need to chase your clients to complete their onboarding. Your software, your systems, if you have the right ones, they can do that for you. Let me give you an example. When one of our credit repair clients sign up, the very first thing that happens is they go into an onboarding automation. And that onboarding automation prompts them to click on a link where they can upload a picture of their ID document and proof of address. Okay. And then it waits 24 hours. And the system, the automation, is going to question, has this been done yet? They're going to look to see if the customer has uploaded their ID document and their proof of address. And if the answer is no, the automation is going to look into that client's profile and see if there's a document uploaded or not. And if there's not, then the automation is going to send them an email and a text message and a voicemail drop letting them know, hey, Mr. Client, we still have not received a picture of your ID and proof of address. We need this in order to move forward with your credit repair program. Please click here and upload them to us ASAP, right? And then it's going to wait 24 hours. And guess what? It's going to question it again. So instead of having a person have to call that client, text that client, email that client, my system is doing that. If they have already uploaded their ID documents, the system is going to question, do we have their credit monitoring login information? And if the answer is no, then guess what? My system is going to email, call, and text that client every day until they have done it. And my system will know if they did it because the field will either be blank or the credit monitoring field would be filled in. If it's filled in, it's because they have provided the information. If it's blank, it's because they still have not provided the information. Same thing with their contract. Have they signed the contract? Is the signature field blank? If the answer is yes, then the automation is going to email, text, and voicemail drop, sign your agreement, right? These are all things that my system can do. I don't have to hire someone and pay them $3, $4, $9, $10, $15 an hour to do, right? So here's another example: courtesy calls and follow-ups, right? You know, your clients get antsy. And if you've been doing credit repair for, longer than 90 days, you have probably experienced what I'm about to say. You just sent out your clients dispute letters and it's been like 8 days. And then guess what? Your phone rings and it's that client. And what do they want? They want an update. Hey, Bruce, this is John. I'm calling because I'd like an update on my credit repair program, right? And what do you tell them? Well, John, looks like we just sent out your letters about 8 days ago. We're going to have an update for you in 30 days. Okay, well, just sit tight and wait on that. And then they hang up. And then maybe 6, 8 days, 10 days will go by and they call you again. So you can be proactive. You can reach out to that client first before they even think about reaching out to you for an update with courtesy calls or follow-ups. And guess what? An automation can do that for you. You don't need to have a task of the number of clients that you have to call just to give them a courtesy call. Your system can do that by automatic voicemail drops and automatic text. Sometimes all the client wants is an update. Send them a quick text that simply says, hey, John, this is Bruce over at Credit Likes. I'm just giving you a quick update about your credit repair program. We sent out your letters about 10 days ago. We're going to have an update for you in about 20 more days. If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to us, right? If you're proactively reaching out to that client before they even think about reaching out to you, then they're not going to reach out to you because you just gave them an update before they even wanted one. Right? So these things can be automated. You don't have to have a physical person doing that. My favorite is the updates. All of our client updates are automated, every single one of them. When we 30 days later, 35 days later, after we sent out their dispute letters, a processing team logs into their credit monitoring account. They get their updated report. We update all of the results in our software, and then we fill in the fields in our automation software that says what their current credit score is, what round we are updating, how many deletions they have for this round, what were the deletions on Equifax, what were the deletions on Experian, what were the deletions on TransUnion, and then we just simply click a button and the client receives a text message and an email with a beautiful progress report that has my logo at the top, their name, the round that's been updated, and all of those results, what their current credit score is, how many deletions they got, what the deletions on each bureau were. And then at the very bottom of that progress report, there's a button that says schedule monthly review call. If the client wants to speak with our team about these results, guess what they're going to do? They're going to click on a schedule monthly review call. And now my customer service team only deals with booked calls. That's all they deal with, right? Only booked calls. They are not making outbound calls to give the client an update 10 days after we sent out their letters. My system does that, okay? Now, for every client that receives a progress report and does not book a monthly review call within 24 hours, my customer service team does manually call out to that client just as a courtesy, right? Hey, Mr. Customer, this is Bruce over at Credit Likes. We just sent you out an email and a text message yesterday with your most recent updates to your credit repair program. If you'd like to discuss them with us, please feel free to click on the book review call on that email, and we'll be more than happy to go over them with you. Have a great day, right? And then we send out their next round of letters. It's that simple, right? It literally takes us 30 seconds to call only the clients who did not book a review call. You'll be surprised how many clients will actually just book the review call themselves, right? So I can probably say out of 10 clients, maybe 7 of them will book the review call and 3 won't. And those are the 3 clients that my customer service team has to just give a manual call out to just as a courtesy, because customer service is what keeps your clients in your program, okay? That's what it is. Clients will not stay in your program if they don't hear from you, if they feel like they're abandoned, right? So customer service is the key to longevity of your clients in your program. Now, the automation that we have does 90% of our customer service. And our clients, sometimes they call us telling us, man, you're reaching out to me too much, right? I don't need you to reach out to me so much, right? And that's a good problem to have. When clients tell you that you're over servicing them, that's not a bad thing. Okay, because the same clients that are telling you that they are angry that you're over servicing them are the same ones that will be angry if you're under servicing them, right? Now, 2 more practical examples of what automations can do: collect failed payments, right? Every single one of our clients whose payment fails, guess what? The automation is going to send them an email and a text message with a link to update their payments every single day until they have done it. We're going to give them, I believe it's 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, automation before it sends a task to our team to just cancel that client. Right? If the client did not update their failed payment within 30 days, we just cancel them out of our program, right? But we're not sitting here every single day trying to call and chase a client for missed payments. I'm letting my automation system do that because it's going to do a lot better than I even would, right? Updating credit monitoring login details is another one. I'm sure you've experienced where your clients, they change their password, or maybe they didn't pay for their credit monitoring account, right? They have a missed payment, so you can access their credit reports. We'll just add them into an automation campaign that lets them know we have a problem logging into their credit monitoring account. Please click here to speak to our team to solve this problem right away, right? And it'll do that every single day until the problem has been fixed. So these are all things that you can automate before you delegate. Right? These are time-consuming tasks in your business that you don't have to pay a person to do. You can pay a system instead to do, which costs, I promise you, a lot less than a VA or a US employee, right? So that's mistake number 2, not automating everything you possibly could, right? If there's no way to automate that one task, that's how you know which task you need to give a human to do. If there is a way to automate that task, automate it. It will be your best friend. All right. So that's mistake number 2. Let's jump over to mistake number 3. Now, here we're starting to get a little more meaty into this, right? Mistake number 3 is not leveraging multiple laws in your disputes. Okay. Here's what I mean by that. Credit repair only works because of laws that are in place. Okay. If it weren't for the consumer protection laws that the federal government put in place, credit repair wouldn't even be a thing. Okay. So the only reason credit repair even works to start with is because of the laws that are in place. Okay. Now, 99% of CROs, especially newer companies, they only know of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, right? Because that's the one law that everybody talks about. Everybody talks about the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? The Fair Credit Reporting Act is probably the major law that allows credit repair to work, but it is not the only law that allows credit repair to work, right? The Fair Credit Reporting Act does say that everything that is on a credit report has to be 100% accurate, verifiable, and timely. And if it's not, then it must not be reported on a credit report. And that's the base, right? That's like the groundwork of every dispute. Is this accurate? If it is accurate, can you prove it? Is it verifiable? Right? And if it's accurate and verifiable, is it timely? Right? Has it been longer than 7 years since the first derogatory information on the credit report or not? Right? That's what timely means. So that's what the Fair Credit Reporting Act says. It's the groundwork of every dispute. But there are more levels to this. Okay. Did you know that there are many other laws that you can leverage in your dispute? Have you heard of the Fair Credit Billing Act, the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act, the Truth in Lending Act, the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, the Uniform Commercial Code? These are all laws that, in conjunction with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, allows you and gives you even more leverage to remove negative items from your client's credit report, because they may not be violating the FCRA, but what if they are violating FCBA, FACTA, TILA, RESPA, UCC? I'll throw another one, the FDCPA, right? The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. That's a law that governs collection agencies, right? So there are many, many laws that the data furnishers, meaning the banks and collection agencies, and the credit bureaus have to follow in order to report information on the credit report. It is not only the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And if you empower yourself with more knowledge about these other various laws, your chances of getting derogatory items removed will most likely increase, because you may not find an FCRA violation, but you might find a TILA violation. And you can use that TILA violation, right, the Truth in Lending Act violation, as leverage against the data furnisher to get the item removed, right? So when you learn these laws and what they enforce, you can include them in your dispute letters as a proof or reason that the item is factually incorrect. It forces the bureau's hand to remove the item or to verify inaccurate information, both which will greatly increase your chances of getting items removed. I'm telling you, learn more laws. Don't focus only on the FCRA. Yes, focus on the FCRA, but also learn and focus on the other laws, the FCBA, FACTA, TILA, RESPA, UCC, FDCPA. All these other laws can help you. I'll give you an idea. The UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code, is a gold law to get repossessions removed. Do you have trouble getting repossessions removed? Go read the Uniform Commercial Code and you'll find nuggets in there to help you. What about short sales and foreclosures? RESPA, the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, gold to try to get those items removed. FACTA and TILA, that's a big one for charge-offs. Even the FCBA, big one for charge-offs. And for collection agencies, FDCPA. It's not here on the list, but FDCPA, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. That law governs only collection agencies. And I guarantee you, you'll most likely find a violation from a collection agency inside FDCPA that you can use as leverage to try to get collection accounts removed from your credit report, from your client's credit report. So I'm telling you, mistake number 3, not leveraging multiple laws in your disputes, is a big mistake, because you can probably get your clients a lot better results if you do. All right. So that was mistake number 3. We're zooming right through this. Let's go on to mistake number 4. Only disputing with the credit bureaus. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you sent a letter directly to the data furnisher? Meaning, when was the last time they sent a letter directly to Midland Funding, Portfolio Recovery, Capital One? When was the last time you sent a letter directly to Chrysler Capital, right? A lot of times we only dispute with the credit bureaus. We only dispute with Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, right? But when was the last time that you sent a letter directly to the data furnisher, right? And I'm gonna tell you, if you're not disputing directly with the furnisher, this is a big, big mistake that you need to fix yesterday in your credit repair business. Have you ever heard the saying, don't shoot the messenger? I think we all have, right? Well, the credit bureaus, they get their information directly from the furnishers. The credit bureaus are simply reporting what they're being told to report by the furnishers. The source of the information is a furnisher. So let me kind of explain what this means. Okay. When you look at your client's credit report and you see a Bank of America charge off, how do you think that got on that Experian, TransUnion, and or Equifax credit report? The only way that Bank of America account is even showing up on the credit bureau's credit report is because, guess what? Bank of America is reporting that to them, right? So everything that is on the credit report is only on there because the data furnisher, meaning the original creditor or the collection agency, is reporting that information to the credit bureaus, right? If Bank of America doesn't report that account to Experian, Experian would have never gotten a hold of that account on their credit report, right? So everything that is on a credit report is on there only because the data furnishers are reporting that information to them. Okay. If the data furnisher did not report that information to them, guess what? They would not have it. Have you ever looked at a credit report and you've seen an account that only shows up on Equifax or only shows up on TransUnion and Experian, right? You've seen accounts that do not show up on all three credit bureaus. Why is that? Well, the reason why is the furnisher is only choosing to report that information to that bureau or those bureaus, right? So if the collection company does not want to report the information to Equifax, guess what? Equifax is not going to have that information, right? So the credit bureaus is just the messenger. They are just the messenger, right? If the credit report says Bank of America account charge off balance $1,000 on Experian, Experian is only saying that information or showing that information because that's the information that Bank of America is telling them to report. Now, don't get me wrong. The credit bureaus do have the responsibility of making sure that that information is accurate and verifiable, right? But they are getting that information from the data furnisher, right? So the data furnisher is the source of the information. They are where the information is even coming alive from, right? The credit bureaus are getting something that already exists in the data furnisher's record, right? So wouldn't it make sense to dispute directly with the furnisher as well, since they're the source of the data, right? If Experian is reporting inaccurate information, it's because Bank of America is reporting that inaccurate information to them. So when you dispute directly with Bank of America and with the credit bureaus, you are literally doubling your chances of getting that account removed, especially if it's either inaccurate or unverifiable or untimely, right? So most CROs don't do that, and it limits the quality and the quantity of results that they're able to get for their clients. I guarantee you, okay, I put my stamp on this, my approval stamp on this. If you start disputing directly with the furnishers, you will see better results for your customers. If all you've been doing is disputing directly with the bureaus and you've never disputed with the furnishers before, trust me when I tell you this, start disputing directly with the furnishers and you will see an increase in the quality and quantity of results that you get for your customers. Okay. You have to do this. Stop disputing only with the credit bureaus. You have to hit both. Hit the credit bureaus, but also hit the data furnishers, right? Let me give you a practical example of this. Okay. Let's say an account is reporting on all three bureaus. Okay. Again, let's Bank of America. It's reporting on Experian. It's reporting on TransUnion. It's reporting on Equifax. Okay. And the balance on Experian is $1,000. The balance on TransUnion is $1,000. The balance on Equifax is $1,800, right? Well, that's obviously an inaccuracy. They can't all be right. Either one of them is right or two of them are right. All three are not correct. And then we go with our factual dispute mindset. We use that as a dispute reason. Well, Equifax, how is it that, Experian and TransUnion are reporting this balance, but you're reporting that balance? This is obviously inaccurate. Well, let me stop you there for a second. First thing, one bureau is not responsible for what the other bureaus are reporting. Okay, that's a dead end dispute reason and instruction, right? When you say, well, one bureau is using this and the other bureaus are using that as a dispute reason, that means nothing, right? Because Equifax is not liable or responsible for what TransUnion or Experian are reporting. They're only liable and responsible for what they are reporting. And guess what? Where do they get that information from? The data furnisher, right? So let's say you dispute and you say, please verify that the balance that you're reporting is accurate, right? You send that to Experian, to TransUnion, and Equifax. You see the balances is different, right, between all three bureaus. So you send a dispute letter that says, please verify that the balance on this account is accurate. If you are unable to verify, delete from my credit report, right? You always have a reason and an instruction, right? You always got to give the bureaus an instruction of what you want them to do, right? The reason, please verify that the balance is accurate. The instruction, please delete if you're unable to verify, okay? And you send that off to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And then they all come back verified. Well, the process that every single one of those bureaus went through to verify that is they took that dispute, they forwarded it over to Bank of America for Bank of America to verify that the information is correct. And if Bank of America verified the information is correct to all three bureaus, and all three bureaus responded to you saying verified, guess what? How can Bank of America verify that all three are right if obviously one of them or two of them is wrong? Now you got leverage to go to Bank of America and say, hey, Bank of America, I recently disputed the balance being reported on my credit report with all three credit bureaus. As you can see on the attached credit report, the balances are not the same with all three bureaus. So you have verified inaccurate information on at least one or two of my credit reports with the credit reporting agencies. Now, I'm no attorney, but I'm pretty sure that this is a violation of my consumer rights. I demand you remove this information from all three reports immediately, right? So now you got leverage because Bank of America is the one that verified to the bureaus the inaccurate information. Do you see the power of going directly to the furnisher instead of baby steps of only to the bureaus? Trust me, guys, when I tell you this, if you start disputing directly with the furnisher, if you're already doing it, do it more. It's only going to help the quality and quantity of results that you get for your customers. All right, so that was mistake number 4. Let's jump on to mistake number 5. Not offering additional services. Now, this is a mistake that I made probably for the first 3 or 4 years of my credit repair business. And the moment that I fixed this mistake, man, the revenue just started coming in even more in my business. This is a big one. And honestly, the silliest mistake that most CROs make in their business. Okay. It's silly because why not offer more services to your credit repair customer, right? Most CROs are a one-trick pony. What I mean by you being a one-trick pony is all you do is offer them credit repair. Why don't you offer them more things? Why is it that the only thing that you monetize from that customer is your credit repair services? Now, imagine if Walmart only sold groceries, okay? Imagine if all they did was sell groceries. They would lose out on all of the money that they make by also selling electronics. Once a client purchases something from you, they're highly likely to purchase from you again. Let me give you that Walmart example, right? Guess what? I go to Walmart for my groceries, okay? But when I need a new TV, guess where I go? I go to Walmart, okay? If I need a new vacuum, I go to Walmart, okay? Now, if Walmart only sold groceries and I needed a new TV, then I would have to go to probably like Best Buy, for example, or BrandsMart for the TV, right? But because I go to Walmart often for my groceries, I know that they also sell TVs. So I know I can get the TV from Walmart. Now, if Walmart didn't sell me TVs, Best Buy is going to get the revenue for the TV that Walmart could have gotten if they sold TVs, right? So that's just a practical example. Once a client purchases from you, they're likely to purchase from you again because they trust you, right? Some additional services that you can offer to your clients are credit monitoring. Most CROs monetize credit monitoring, right? If you are not getting a commission from your credit monitoring affiliate, you are with the wrong credit monitoring affiliate. There are credit monitoring affiliates out there. They'll pay you anywhere from $3 to $5 to $10 per month per client that has an active credit monitoring account with them. Right now, all of your clients probably have a credit monitoring account. So are you making revenue from your client having credit monitoring? If not, then you need to get affiliated with a credit monitoring company that will pay you a commission for your client having a credit monitoring account with them. Okay. Credit building products. So secured credit cards, the self lender, things that your customers can apply for to help them boost their credit score that you can make a commission on as well, right? So if you're not making $15 to $35 for every single secured credit card that your clients are applying for, you're leaving money on the table. Okay. Business credit. A lot of credit repair clients are trying to build their credit because they want to start a business. So why don't you help them with their business credit? Build business credit. This is a skill that if you learn how to do, if you learn how to offer the service, you can make honestly between $1,500 to $3,000 for every single one of the clients they help build business credit. Now, I'm throwing out these numbers because these are the numbers that we make when we help our clients build business credit, right? I'm not only making $600 to $700 off of one credit repair client. I'm making a lot more than that because when you add in the money that I make off their credit monitoring for life, their credit building products, their business credit, and even student loan relief services, I'm making a lot more than just $600 to $700 per credit repair client because I am not a one-trick pony. I'm offering my client multiple services and products that is to their benefit that I can earn more revenue from that one client. Student loan relief services. How many times have you looked at a credit report and there are student loans on their credit report? Regardless if they're positive or negative accounts, there are services that you can offer that client to help them with their student loans. Now, this is a service that we make $700 from every single client that we help with. If they have any student loans on their credit report and they hire our help with their student loan relief, we make $700 with every single client. Literally double our revenue from that one credit repair client, right? So which one of these services do you already offer? And which ones do you think you can start offering to bring an additional stream of income into your business? You need to start thinking about this. What more can you offer to your credit repair client that is a benefit to them that can also earn you more revenue per client in your credit repair business, right? So guys, these were my top 5. Okay, there's a lot more, but these are my top 5 mistakes that I see CROs making in their credit repair business that I also made in my credit repair business at a point. And once I started fixing these mistakes, that's where my credit repair company was taken to the next level. So which of the 5 mistakes that we covered are you making in your business? Are you working in your business instead of on your business? Are you not automating everything you possibly could in your business before you delegate it? Are you not leveraging multiple laws in your dispute? Are you only disputing with the credit bureaus and not disputing with the data furnishers? Are you leaving money on the table by not offering additional services? If you're making any one of these mistakes, Credit Repair Junkies can help you. Remember, Credit Repair Junkies is a source for tools, training, and resources to help you get your business to the next level. Text the word mistakes to 561-922-9868. Again, text the word mistakes to 561-922-9868. Let us know which mistakes you want help with so our team can send you some additional resources to help you. Again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't want to sell you anything. I just want to help you. I'm going to send you free resources that will help you with whatever one of those mistakes you select. I have a resource for you. Text the word mistakes to 561-922-9868. Let us know which of these mistakes you want help with, and our team will send you additional resources to help you. Guys, if you thought this training was valuable, please leave a like on this video. Drop a comment below. Let me know in the comment section which mistakes are you making in your business that you want to fix right now. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We release trainings every single week, and I don't want you to miss any of them. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions at all and you need to reach out to our team, our contact information is on the screen, and we look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Be blessed and take care.